So the rules are simple. Basically, we're going to be doing a quick game of rock, paper, scissors to try and decide who goes first. And then from there, we're going to keep taking turns and trying to guess our top 5 roller coasters at Alton Towers. Look at me, look into my eyes. Rock, paper, scissors, zoom!
Okay, so Luke gets to pick which one of us goes first. We've got a paper. The idea is we write down our favourite ride. The other person doesn't look and has to guess. Who do you pick?
What do you mean? I'm going to go first. I'm 100% going first.
Alright, Luke's going first.
Yeah.
Let's see what his number 5 is.
Okay. I've done it.
I've just realised that
I nearly dropped that in my drink.
my handwriting is going to be
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
No! Right.
No!
So you tell me first why Oblivion.
It's just because it's not that long.
Okay, that makes sense.
I think it could be a little bit longer. There
Yeah.
could be something else to it. It's literally, it's simple. It's just a drop. It's for what it is. It's really good, but it's nothing top 3 kind of thing. It definitely just creeps outside of the top 3, but it is a good ride. I really like the angle drop. Right. So Jordan's number 5.
I have a feeling this is going to be very obvious. I've been very clear about this. It should be patently obvious. I hadn't really put into consideration how many rides there were at Towers. I just sort of thought of 5 and went
Ready?
with it. Ready, yeah?
Yeah. 3,
Okay, so
2, 1, go. No.
Nemesis.
No.
5.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Have I even put Nemesis down?
If you haven't put Nemesis
Don't
down,
remember.
it definitely beats Rita. How has Rita made it into your top 5?
But yeah, it might not be in my top 5. So because I managed to forget one of the best coasters in the country, he's going to get half a point.
I'll take half a
It'll
point.
take half a point, yeah. So I'm immediately at a disadvantage of my own doing because I'm a moron.
Right, my
Okay,
turn.
on to number 4.
I don't think you're going to guess this.
God, well, I didn't even remember what Nemesis was, so there you go.
Ready?
Okay, 3, 2,
2,
1.
Smiler.
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 Wow, okay, I picked 13.
Good guess, by the way, 13.
Okay.
Good guess. But
Why
Smiler.
Well, I can kind of understand why Smiler, but
So, Smiler, I think, in everyone's top 2, but I've only had one experience. By the way, watch back on our last vlog to watch, and you'll understand more of my reasoning why this is 4th. I've had one experience with it, and it broke down halfway through the ride, and I was stuck there for 15 minutes.
And fine, I was waiting outside, and he'd, like, genuinely 15 minutes afterwards.
Yeah,
up.
so throughout the day the ride was shut, and we was like, as soon as it opened, everyone went to it. Hence, it was so long, and then we had to do the single rider queue. They were sending empty carts round every other ride.
Yeah, and this is where the safety procedures have been
So much better. I can't believe them.
What would my number 4 be? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
He's ready.
3,
Okay, 3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
13.
13.
Yes!
Damn. Okay.
Yes!
13.
Yes!
Fair enough. I kind of gave it away with picking 13 for his.
Yeah, that was my
much?
thinking behind it. That was
Yeah.
my thinking behind it.
Yeah. So, 13. Brilliant coaster. Really enjoy it. People don't tend to love it. I think when it came out, it was overhyped a little bit. From what I hear, I wasn't really in the scene back then. But yeah, the drop element I think is really good. Again, something that was kind of overhyped when it came out, but for me, I really enjoy it, even with knowing about it. And it packs a bit more of a punch than Rita. Maybe not in the speed element, but in terms of just it being enjoyable, I feel like it has more to offer than Rita and Oblivion, which technically is a joint 5th.
Yeah, I mean...
by accident. Top 3. This is going to get interesting
Yeah,
now.
top 3. I think you can guess
It's
this
going to
one.
take a little bit longer.
No, it's fine. I think this one anyone could get. Yeah, I would say so. 3, 2, 1. Nemesis.
Rita. Oh, okay. Nemesis.
Yeah, I think so. So we went to Alton Towers for the first time for myself in like 6 years, and it was the first ride we went on, and it made me feel like I was a kid again. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Like we went to Alton Towers. That was the first ride we went on, and yeah, I just had that. It just made me in the mood. Like
Yeah.
I felt like what I felt like 6 years ago.
Sometimes a coaster does that.
Yeah, literally that's what it did. Like, I think if I went on it again, it'd be like, oh, maybe it wasn't as good as last time, but it's just because it made me feel like a kid again, and it just brought back all of the good memories me and you have had like 6 years ago. And your number your number 3 pick.
Number 3, yeah. I want to toss up between 2. That's the problem. There's 2 that I really like. No, I think
If this is not now, it's your next one. If from what I'm guessing, if this is not now, it's his next one.
okay.
That's the way I see it.
Oh.
So if are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Smiler.
Smiler.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Smiler, it's a great ride. It really is. For me, it was the first coaster I went on that felt like America.
Yeah.
Like the American coasters, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just me hyping them up because I was in a different country, but they were so good. It was so good, and Smiler felt like it was just as good. And the theming is really good as well. I really enjoy Smiler. It's only not second or third because it wasn't as good last time. Luke had problems, and for me, it just wasn't quite the same. Maybe I've hyped it up too much in my mind, and we hadn't been in like 5-6 years.
Yeah. Right.
So on to
My number 2.
your number 2. Surely it has to be now. It can't.
This is very obvious.
It has to be now.
This is very
Is it
obvious.
very
Yeah,
obvious?
it's very
It
obvious.
has to be now.
Yeah. No, this is. I think. Yeah. From what I've been saying, this is very obvious.
I'm
3.
very scared.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Rita.
13.
13. Okay. Explain.
Serious? I literally said moments ago
Uh,
that it was one of my favourite rides.
that's fair.
I mean, Rita could be my number 1. You don't know.
And that's what's worrying me. That's why I keep putting it down. Because if it's
No.
not second, where else can it be?
No. Well, guess you'll find out soon. innit? I nearly showed.
I can't draw.
I nearly showed everyone.
Right.
I have no idea because in the back of my mind I thought Smiler would have been in your top 2, so it's really hard.
It used to be.
This is a guess. This is fully a guess.
Right.
I don't know. I've just gone in my head. I've gone all of the rides you've already picked. What are left? Obviously, one of them's clearly your number 1. This is the only one that would make sense for your number 2. So you ready? 3, 2, 1. Nemesis.
Damn it. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I absolutely love Nemesis. For me, I think the main thing that I love about it is the sound. The roar of Nemesis is unrivaled, especially in Towers. I don't know, man. It's the first ride of the day for me. Usually, I try and pick that first, and it really sets you off for a good day.
It really does.
And it did last time. It has. I've been 2 times within a month this year, and both times it was just perfect. And it's also getting a retrack in 2024, I believe.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that.
Well, it's being released in 2024 apparently.
So what's happening with this retrack? Do you know any like details more into it? Like what's actually changing?
They're gonna get some of the coaster, not all of it, some of the track, and just freshen it up and give it a new. It's a new track.
Yeah.
Because it's an old park, an old ride even. I think 1993. I could be wrong. I'll freshen up on my facts after. But that's an old coaster. So it definitely needs a retrack, but hopefully it still sounds as good, because for me that really is the main selling point. It's like no other.
Okay, no, fair enough.
Oh.
Before we get on to our number 1s,
Yeah.
I want you guys to comment what you think Jordan's and mine's number 1 is.
And comment your top 5.
Yeah.
We want to see how yours compares to ours, and maybe...
Just want to hear your opinion.
Yeah, 100%. Tell us why.
Yeah.
Because it's very interesting to see how everybody is different in what they like coaster-wise. I'm going for the only thing that it has to be, because if it's not, I'm kicking off.
So what answer would annoy you?
Huh?
What answer would annoy you?
Rita would infuriate me.
Okay. Well, are you ready?
It's fine, but it's not number 1.
3, 2, 1.
Wicker
Rita.
Man. Oh, thank God for that.
No, Wicker Man.
No,
Wicker
genuinely,
Man.
that actually genuinely would have left.
No, definitely Wicker Man.
It had to be Wicker Man.
Yeah, it has to be. It had to be Wicker Man. As soon as I'm walking into the queue, the theme straight away, I feel like I'm integrated with it, like immersed. I feel
It's
like
immersive,
yeah, I'm very immersed into the whole ride, and then really what tops it off is the pre-show. I get goosebumps. Fully get goosebumps. Like you literally feel like the chosen one going onto that ride, and that's what I think that tops it. And then that makes it a 10 out of 10, and then you go on the ride and it's a 12 out of 10, and then you get the operator, and who was
the operator?
The operator, amazing,
genuinely
amazing,
completely made the ride, fit the role completely.
Yeah, 100%.
Just everything he
His
did.
attitude as well, amazing.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Wicker Man.
So good.
Yeah, so good, so good.
And the right staff will make the rides.
100%.
Yeah,
and
brilliant.
he proves that.
100%. Yeah,
We need to, next time we go to Alton Towers. I feel like
we'll try and point him out.
We'll try and point him out. Maybe try and get a little video in with him. See if we can pull him aside. But amazing at his job. I would love to sit there and just shake his hand and be like, "What you do, special, mate."
Yeah, you make it.
Yeah.
It had to be.
Right. Yeah.
So what's mine?
Now the thing is Jordan gonna cheat? Is he gonna try and win a 3-point out of this, or is he gonna actually be honest with himself? Let's see the type of man you are. 3, 2, 1.
The type of Wicker Man.
Wicker Man, yeah.
Wicker Man. Could it really been anything else? Again, it's the best ride in the park, 100%. Again, the Smiler is brilliant, and you know what? At the beginning of this year, Smiler was number 1.
Really?
Yeah, mainly I hadn't done Wicker Man, but even the first time I did Wicker Man, for starters, the first thing, the pre-show. Oh my god! If it hit you, I'm very easily immersed, so for me it's just perfect. The pre-show, you go in and yeah, it's the whole chosen one aspect. I don't want to spoil too much because you really need to, if you're going for the first time, that pre-show really sets you up. Again, it got me going. I couldn't wait to get on the ride. I was like, okay, let's do it.
I want to quickly add to that. So if you're someone that's going to Alton Towers for the first time and there's a ride you really want to be excited for, in my opinion, it's definitely Wicker Man.
100%. The theming on the actual ride itself is brilliant.
Yeah.
Which is
100%.
something you don't always see. There's a lot of work goes into queue lines and stuff,
Yeah.
but an actual showpiece, the actual Wicker Man with the goat's head or sheep's head or whatever it was, on the back and in the face, it is really a centrepiece for the park almost. It kind of has become the landmark.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's such a good coaster. Yeah, we went on the front row, which is my first front row.
Amazing.
That's probably the best ride I've had on it.
Yeah.
Obviously.
It feels better.
Yeah.
It feels better.
Yeah,
I can't explain it. It just feels better.
I don't think when we got off it, you were a bit.
Yeah.
I think you were like 8 out of 10, and then when we got off the second time.
Yeah, the second time when we was on the
row,
front
you were
row.
like, that's amazing.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's our top 5. Hit the like button. We're aiming for 15 this time because we're around about that at the moment, so we're going to try and hit that marker. Also, leave a comment. Let us know what you think and where you would rate the rides in terms of your top 5. Are you surprised at what we picked? I genuinely thought he was going to put Rita as number 1.
I was going to, as a joke, but then I thought, no, I'm going to be serious with this one.
Yeah, Wicker Man had to be. It had to be.
Yeah, I don't actually rate Rita. Like,
no,
it's awful, but it's not.
It's just not quite really.
It wasn't funny to put first, really. So,
but either way, we're going to have plenty more content coming. Especially on TikTok. That's really where we're going to be pushing out a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you so much for watching. All the links to our socials will be in the description below.
Yeah.
And I'll see you next time.